The Deadball Carry is one of those awkward obstacles that you'll encounter as part of the Spartan race. Of course, you get this right and use the right technique, you're going to save yourself a hell of a lot of energy and effort whilst doing this obstacle. The guys use a 55 and the girls use a 35. Now this can be tricky unless you've actually got one at home, but there's also many gyms around the country that actually have our dead balls in their gyms. So have a look around and get your hands on one of these balls to actually practice the form and technique that you require. If you do this, you're going to save yourself probably having to do burpees for this exercise. So what you do is you want to get familiar with a dead ball deadlift to begin with. Of course, this can be quite specific and can be very different from a traditional deadlift. So what we do is we position ourselves over the top of the dead ball, and from here we get our arms nice and straight and we dig our fingers right underneath the ball. Really assume an ideal position, get yourself strong and make sure that those hips sit slightly higher than those knees. From here, take a big breath in, drive, and stand up nice and strong. Get familiar and get strong with this basic pattern before moving on to the next part. You get that right and everything will just fall together nicely. The next part I'm going to show you is a simple lapping technique, which will really improve the efficiency of this particular obstacle. To get this going, we deadlift the ball up first, then we bring the legs together and then we sit the ball on the platform of our legs that we create. So it looks like this. We start out, get in a strong position, big breath in, deadlift up, feet come together, and then from there we just sit the ball on top of the thighs. You'll notice that because the ball's supported, there's virtually no effort required to keep that ball in place. The next step, of course, is wrap your arms right around the ball and hug it in nice and close to the body. What we're going to do is we're going to use our hips to generate drive, and we're going to throw the ball straight up to the shoulder. So we drive with the hip, up and straight to the shoulder. From here you can see that ball is completely supported, and now I can carry that around quite easily without burning out the arms and without wasting energy. Just remember, once we drive, it's all in the hips. So wrap tightly, take another big breath in, drive with the hip, and throw it straight up the body, rolling it up right to that shoulder. Trust me, you get that right, you get that technique, and the Deadbolt Carry will be a piece of cake.